My mom stood in front of 40 people and told them I was faking it. I was collapsed on the grass in my graduation dress, barely able to breathe. She was wrong. She had always been wrong. It started when I was 11, a week of stomach pain that my mom dismissed as dramatics. Drink water, stop whining, you're fine. Except I wasn't fine. It was a kidney infection that had nearly reached my bloodstream. The doctor used the word alarming. My parents used the word overreacting. About him, not about what happened to me. After that, nothing I felt was ever taken seriously again. Sore throat, chest pain, headaches, all of it got the same response. You're fine. Stop looking for attention. My dad would actually laugh when I asked to see a doctor. Said he wasn't spending money on a kid who just wanted someone to fuss over her. The only person who never laughed was my brother Marcus. He'd seen the kidney infection up close. He knew how bad it had gotten, so whenever I said something felt wrong, he listened. Everyone else turned it into entertainment. My mom had this bit she'd do at family gatherings. She'd tell people I thought I was dying at least once a month, and the whole room would crack up. I learned to smile along. What else was I going to do? My graduation party was supposed to change everything. My day, my moment. 40 people coming to celebrate me. 3 days before, I felt a dull ache near my belly button. I told myself it was nothing. By the morning of the party, it had moved lower and gone sharp. The kind of pain that makes you catch your breath mid-sentence. I went to my mom and told her I needed a doctor. She didn't look up from what she was doing. You are not ruining this. End of discussion. By the time guests started arriving, I could barely stand upright. The pain had locked into my lower right side. Constant and deep and getting worse. I found her in the kitchen and tried again. Mom, something is actually wrong this time. It doesn't feel like before. She handed me Tylenol and told me to get dressed. People would be there in 2 hours. I got dressed. Putting on my graduation dress felt like someone was driving a blade into my side with every movement. Downstairs, the house filled up. Aunts, uncles, cousins, neighbors, my mom's coworkers, my grandparents. Everyone hugging me, congratulating me, and I stood there smiling through something I couldn't put into words. Marcus found me leaning against the hallway wall. 20 minutes in, he took one look at my face and asked what was wrong. I told him where it hurt. His expression shifted immediately. He said, "That's your appendix," and walked straight to find our mom. I could hear them from the hallway, her voice rising. She's not sick. She has been doing this since she was 11 years old. They sat me at the center table. I couldn't hold myself upright. I was sweating through my dress, vision going in and out. My grandmother leaned over and said I didn't look well. My mom cut across her before I could answer. She's fine. She just wants attention. Sit up straight. People are watching. Then the pain spiked in a way that took everything from me. I doubled over the table, gasping. The yard went silent. I told them I needed a hospital. My mom stood up, face red, and announced to everyone sitting there that this was exactly what I always did, that I couldn't stand not being the center of attention, that if they waited 10 minutes I'd be perfectly fine. I slid off my chair onto the grass, knees pulled to my chest, crying, something tearing inside me that I had no words for. Marcus dropped beside me immediately. He told someone my skin was gray and I was burning up. He told them to call 911. My mom told them don't you dare. My aunt already had her phone out. I don't remember much after that. The ambulance, the hospital, waking up with tubes in my arm, and Marcus sitting next to me holding my hand. He told me quietly that my appendix had ruptured, that it had been bad. The surgeon came out to the waiting room in his scrubs and asked my parents why they had waited so long. My mom started explaining about the party. He cut her off. He told them I had been septic, that another few hours and they would have lost me. He told them he was documenting everything. By morning, the whole family knew. Every person who had sat in that yard had watched it happen with their own eyes. And this time there was no joke to reach for. My aunt, the one who made the call, came and sat with me at the hospital. She told me she was sorry she had laughed along all those years. I believed her. I recovered. Then I moved in with Marcus while I figured out what came next, because I was not going back to a house where my body was a punchline. My parents have reached out. Maybe one day I'll be ready. But for now, I finally learned to trust the one thing they spent 7 years training me to ignore, that when something feels wrong, it's telling the truth. My mom stood up and announced to everyone sitting there that this was exactly what I always did.